Welcome back my channel. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser represents a modern reinvention of a legendary nameplate, marrying rugged off-road capability with contemporary efficiencies and comforts. Gone are some of the larger, more lumbering traits of past generations. This Land Cruiser is leaner, smarter, and more in tune with both the trail and the pavement. Under the hood, the 2026 Land Cruiser is offered with a hybrid powertrain. The system centers on a turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine combined with electric motors, outputting around 326 horsepower. It delivers strong torque, especially helpful when crawling over rough terrain or hauling loads, though some reviewers note that electric assist drops off in certain conditions because of the limited battery capacity. The transmission is an 8-speed automatic, and every model comes standard with four-wheel drive, including low-range gearing, locking center differential, crawl control, and hill descent control, features that ensure serious off-road performance. Performance on the road is surprisingly good given its off-road chops. The Land Cruiser moves from 0 to 60 mph in about 7.7–8.0 seconds in its most capable trims. Fuel economy is better than what classic large SUVs used to offer, though it's not class-leading for a hybrid. Toyota estimates roughly 22 mpg in the city and 25 on the highway, with combined averages in the low 20s. Real-world testing echoes these numbers. Design-wise, the 2026 model balances heritage and modern styling. The exterior shape is more compact than older full-size Land Cruisers, which makes tight trails, urban driving, and parking much more manageable. But it still retains rugged visual cues, strong hood lines, stout wheel arches, and an upright, confident stance. Inside, it offers 2 rows of seats for 5 occupants. The base models give you the essentials, while higher trims give more luxury. Larger infotainment displays, up to 12.3-inch screens, premium audio, ventilated seats, leather or leather-like materials, upgraded sound insulation, etc. Cargo capacity is decent behind the rear seats and grows substantially when seats are folded. On comfort and safety, Toyota has packed in a lot. The ride quality is smoother than you might expect from a traditional body-on-frame SUV. On the highway it remains composed, though some reviewers mention that at higher speeds wind noise and body roll become more noticeable. The safety suite includes Toyota's Safety Sense 3.0, with adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure and keeping assist, high beam control, and other driver assist features standard. Off-road remains a core strength. Features like crawl control, low-range gearing, locking differentials, and strong ground clearance give confidence in rough terrain. The 1958 edition trim pays tribute to the Land Cruiser's heritage with round headlights and simpler, more utilitarian styling, whereas the upper trims lean more toward luxury and refined features while still maintaining durability. In terms of pricing, the starting figures put the Land Cruiser in competitive territory for premium midsize off-road SUVs. In the U.S. market, base pricing begins in the high $50,000 range, depending on trim. Higher trims with more features jump into the low $60,000s. Value is enhanced by standard off-road gear and a well-engineered hybrid that reduces fuel penalty while keeping performance strong. Still, it's not without compromises. Moving away from the large, 3-row layout of past Land Cruisers means less room for large families. Also, while the hybrid system is efficient relative to traditional big version 8s, it doesn't always deliver full electric-like responsiveness, especially when the battery is low or during hard acceleration. The interior in some trims has bits that feel less upscale than some competitors charging similar prices, particularly in lower or mid trims. Overall, the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser tries to thread a very fine needle, preserve the durability, ruggedness, and off-road tradition that made its name, while bringing the modern features, comfort, and efficiency expected by today's buyers. For those who need an SUV capable of tacking trails and doing daily duty without burning too much fuel, it's possibly one of the best balancing acts we've seen recently. If you're an enthusiast who values off-road ability, heritage styling, and wanting something less enormous than older Land Cruisers but still tough, this model is definitely worth a close look.